Hey there guys, I am Sonic Ghost and welcome to some Tetris 99. I was in the mood to record something and I wasn't really sure what to record, to be honest. And the thought just hit me. Why not just play some Tetris 99 and record that? So that's kind of what we're doing. This is kind of like a one-off thing. I'm not very sure if I'm going to be doing more videos based around this game or not in the future. We'll see. But I really just felt like playing some Tetris and recording at the same time, so this is a good mix. So let's go ahead and load up into a game. I'm playing with the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition theme here, and it's probably been one of my favorite themes to play with. It has some really good music. It's really good. It's a game I need to play myself. I do own Xenoblade, and I have wanted to try it for a while, but I just haven't had the time. It's a very big and long game. I haven't really had the time to dedicate to something like this yet, and when the time comes, I really just want to pick it up and try it for myself. I'm not the biggest fan of RPGs, but from what people said, this is, a different enough RPG, and probably something I could get into because it's an action-based one, so I'll have to see at one point. But, yeah, no, I just wanted to play a little bit of Tetris here, and this is going to be very different for the channel because I don't really do stuff like this, so it's definitely gonna be a little bit weird at first, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even normally I focus on trying to commentate in a very specific way when I'm playing games on the channel, trying to be maybe informative, or if it's like a challenge video, then trying to be kind of focus on what's going on but explaining what the challenge is and stuff like that. But this is just literally I'm playing the game and just kind of hanging out with you guys, so that's kind of what this is really. So far, we're doing pretty okay. We just got a KO. It's not bad. I always like going with attackers to start off here because I found a lot of the other modes, it's really not useful to be playing with in a lot of areas here. The biggest problem I have with using badges, because that would probably be one you would think of, it kind of doesn't target as many people as you would like it to at times, so it doesn't really make it that much better than just going after attackers or KOs. And attackers is probably the more balanced one for me to play personally. KOs could be kind of good if you're targeting people that do have a lot of kills, but at the same time, I just like keeping it on attackers, so whenever people are starting to throw junk my way, I'm ready for it right away, and I don't really have to swap things immediately to just focus on people trying to take me out. I just leave it on the setting and then I'm good to go. Speaking of which, people really do want to take me out. There's a lot of junk being sent my way all of a sudden. I'm not liking this. I gotta have to just deal with what I got here because I'm getting a bad hand of pieces here, so I gotta work with it. I need to take some quick action here. I'm gonna just use the orange block. And that definitely saved me. Let's see. Just put this down. I don't really like getting into this kind of panic situation. Especially when you're just kind of in a panic mode trying to just save yourself. You may just make a mistake here and there. Man, people are really aggressive right now against me in particular. I got at least 3 people targeting me, which is not great. But luckily now I'm getting a little bit better piece luck, so I can definitely work with this. Alright, we're getting there. We're clearing out a lot of stuff. We're doing much better. If I can clear out pretty much all this junk, then we'll be back to square one, and I'll really prefer that right now. The biggest problem I'm having now is every time I feel like I make progress, being targeted right away, I feel like I just kind of lose it all immediately. Alright, there we go. We got a good hole. Go ahead and fill that hole up with pieces. I did not mean to drop that there, so I'll just have to do this. Take the green pieces, just kind of shove them into the corner. Man, this is like a roller coaster of emotions right now. We're doing okay, and then we just have a bunch of junk being sent back our way. Just gonna go ahead, put this piece there, put the red down. All right, we're doing pretty good. We're doing okay. The worst part about this now is we're getting down to the wire, so pretty much anyone who's left, there's a high chance that the people targeting us, they could have a lot of badges, and if they do, that's a lot of damage being sent my way, and that right there was a misclick. That's a really devastating misclick. I gotta clear that out now. Alright, good. That was a quick fix. That was kind of lucky, I'm not gonna lie. I did not think I was gonna come back that easily from that. That was a huge mistake. I did not mean to just wall myself in like that. Ugh. I hate it when I do that. Sometimes you just think a little too fast in this game, and if you do that, then you're prone to making mistakes. I just put this piece over there, put our blue one here, put down our purple. I know these pieces have technical names. I never remember them when you're in a panic state of just trying to get down pieces as quickly and as efficiently as possible just to survive. So I'm trying my best here to kind of commentate what's going on, but not like focus too hard on the commentary in a way so I know what I'm doing in the game, not making a mistake. Really hard to play this game and talk at the same time. It was the best idea, I guess, to record this in hindsight. We're doing better than I was anticipating. I say that and people want to immediately target us. Let's not have that happen, please. Okay, we're making headway here again. I just need a good piece to put down on this area. I just need to clear out this junk. There you go, that's the junk gone. Now we can just focus on trying to survive at this point. Especially now in the final 10. Oh, this gets nerve-wracking, and it gets really quick. Alright, we're actually making some good headway here. I'm pretty proud of this so far. Alright, that's a lot of points we just got there from someone. That's a big badge value. That's going to carry us at this point. Just got to be very careful. Don't get cocky at this point. The game is not over yet. Scoot my line piece in. And then scoot the other pieces in place. Try to fill this up as much as I can. I'm just going to go ahead and just use my line piece now. Alright, get in the hole. There you go. I'll swap to this. You down. You down. This is getting close. I'm not liking these mistakes I'm making, and that is it. Yeah, that was a bad call. I probably, at one point, I shouldn't have put down my one orange piece in the way I did. I think that's what roadblocked it there. That wasn't really bad. You know, first game of the day here, getting into a nice old 6th place. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I could have checked my stats there, but if you want to be honest, it doesn't really matter how good you do in terms of like KOs and such in that one. It really matters about a lot of your luck in some ways, I feel, in this game. Like, there is a lot of strategy to Tetris, but there's also a lot of luck, if you want to be honest. Let's just go ahead and load back up into another queue here. And we may have time here for one more video, because one more game in this video. I don't like making videos too long, and these games can get kind of lengthy, as you see. If you play all the way up to place 1, you know, Maximus, that can take up to 10 minutes. So we'll just do one more game here in this video. Just kind of a good chance for me just to hang out. In the beginning 50 places, it's a lot more calm, so I'll have more time just to kind of talk in general about more than just Tetris. So let's just hope for this game to be good. So right away, I'm not really sure what to do with half of these pieces we're getting, but I'll make do. So I guess while we're doing all this, I can talk about a little bit of what's been going on with the next playthrough, because by the time this video goes up, I should be having a playthrough ready to launch here soon. So I'm not really gonna go into specifics, because you know it's not really like an update video. It's just kind of a fun little one-off thing that we're doing here. So I've been working hard on next playthrough. I really had a lot of setbacks in the month of September. Like, there was a lot more I wanted to get done video-wise, but then a lot of other stuff kind of came up and kind of made things a little more complicated there, so I didn't have as much time to work on the next series as I wanted. but I was still able to at least get some stuff done. So there will be something coming here soon. It's not really a game I had planned on covering right now, but it is something that I am looking forward to posting here on the channel when it's ready to go. And I hope you guys will be looking forward to this next playthrough as well. I mean, that's really all I can say. I'm always very secretive when it comes to these playthroughs because I always like surprising you guys. I don't really like saying, like, just flat out what the game is I'm covering next until, like, maybe the day before the playthrough would launch. I like leaving people in suspense at that point, and it keeps people kind of coming back. Like, oh, what is it going to be? I'll have to definitely check back later and see what it is. It's a really good idea to do something like that. I've learned a lot of different tricks over the years for just making content, knowing how to do certain things, or what games to cover, what stuff not to cover, and how to handle coverage of certain things. Like, you just learn a lot when you do this kind of stuff for a while. And I'm coming up on doing all this for 10 years. It's kind of hard to believe. My 10-year anniversary is coming up in this upcoming February of 2021. It's really hard to believe because it doesn't feel like 10 years has passed. It kind of feels like less time has passed than that, but here we are going on 10 years of making content online. And man, has things drastically changed over the years. Like, a lot of stuff has stayed the same, but then a lot of stuff has changed in a lot of ways for the better. Like, this channel has definitely grown a lot since its early days. It's really hard for me to go back and watch a lot of my early content because, man, that early stuff is rough around the edges. It's expected for your first playthrough to always be rough, and then, you know, in general, like your first couple of playthroughs to be hard to go back to, but my style has drastically changed over the years in more of like a streamlined way. Like, I have kind of the same style right how I began, where I like to be very informative, but also in a way that now I can also like mix up comedy in it every once in a while, or I can also focus on showing off more detail that I wasn't able to in past, like beta stuff or cut content, because that kind of stuff I didn't even think about when I was first starting making Let's Play videos here on YouTube, like with Majora's Mask. I never thought of stuff like that. The most I thought of was like, here's the 4th day glitch in Majora. I mean, it's cool, right? And while it is, it's now something that it's kind of weird. It's like that kind of thing is chump change compared to some of the stuff I've shown now. Like the Yoshi's Woolly World beta, for example, like the cut content in the Wii U game. That was something I never would have thought of showing off years ago, but nowadays, yeah, that's kind of stuff I always think about. Like, how much can I really show of a game that can also still be entertaining? Because there's other games I've always done in the past that I 100% complete, but then there's others like Sonic Adventure or Sonic Heroes, 2 great examples right there that I mainly do as like a story playthrough and then show all the extra stuff on the side, and that's because that kind of game series doesn't really work for just like fully 100% completing in like a structured video format, because there's just too much content there that's very repetitive and not as interesting to watch for that reason. So over the years I've learned like what to show and what not to show in videos in general, and that's really helped. Also, I'm very surprised we've been doing pretty good just going on tangents like this. I'm liking this. Can we keep it up? That'd be great. Just gonna go ahead and put this piece there. But yeah, no, I've learned a lot of stuff over the years, and I didn't learn how to, you know, not make mistakes like this. This is a big oops. Let's fix my big oops. Now let me focus here, I guess, for a second, because that was a little dangerous. See, this is the kind of like offhand stuff I will just break out into tangent-wise in streams. And if you haven't seen any of my streams over on twitch.tv/SonicGhost64, this is how it goes. Shameless plug aside. This is kind of just what we do. We just kind of hang out like this. We kind of just talk about whatever. And you may be asking, why don't I just stream at this point if I just wanted to record something random like this? Maybe I could just do this as a stream instead. Well, at the time I'm doing this, it's too late to really start a stream, so not really a thing I could do. In normal circumstances, that would probably be the option, but because of the fact that this is going close to midnight my time right now, yeah, not the best idea. Gotta be careful here now if we're getting this close to the end. And that's it. Okay. I needed one more good piece to come up, but I didn't have the time. Sadly, there was too much junk on my way. Yeah, that wasn't bad. 8th place. It's pretty good. So, yeah. That's gonna do it for this video. So, thank you guys for watching. This was a lot of fun. And I think next time, I'll actually go ahead and do one more video on this right now because I want to go ahead and torture myself. Come back here for another video on Tetris 99 where we go ahead and try ourselves the ultimate showdown here. The Invictus mode. This mode, very difficult, so we'll see just how well we do. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.